Aldrone will scout things out by middle. And there again, there's plenty of information gathering tools here for Luminosity, including the Sentry Drone. Dre will find first blood, and with only 37 seconds to play, you've got to make a move of your 100 Thieves, and unfortunately, they also dropped their spike carrier. Not exactly the well put together round for 100T. And as the kills continue to be traded back and forth, it will be LG left with a 1v3 situation, or pardon me, a 3v1 situation. It's Asuna who's stuck as the one.
Has to be a 1v3 here. Has to be the biggest collect.
Resistance with his utility forward by Yell. That'll give information for an early response if required, but Asuna down low. Goodness, how hot has he been, including a double kill with only 1 HP remaining. But Moose in the middle of the map has actually put control in favor of LG's defense. So 100 Thieves, it just comes down to, do you want to try to retake middle or push forward into A? It looks like they're going to do the latter rather than the former.
The rifle's gone as well. Dre had the only gun available. Sooner for 3 now, just 2 alive for LG. Not looking too hot. Even have a proto still far away now. Wall has come up. I mean, look how aggressive that wall is. Just gives 100 Thieves full control. Back site, free plant in the open. Showstopper earn won't even need to be used here. Moose can't enter, and it's not looking great for a proto. We'll have to kind of back out. A proto is the only member that didn't actually have a gun walking in. Just one sheriff only looking for a love tap. Possible finds on Nitro, but that might be it.
Nearly gets a chance for a second. Knows there's a phantom nearby. Alarm bot not placed exactly where he wanted to put it. A little bit of comical relief as he looks down at his feet and just has a deep sigh. But it looks like he should be able to get away here. And yeah, it looks like 100 Thieves will allow him to live. It's enough to allow Hiko to get 100 Fury of his own. So 4v5 post plant setup. Now made a little bit more difficult as Thief enters with another engagement win. Proto up close and personal will be taken down. Ethan inside the dark covered is holding on for dear life, but it's Dre who finds the kill. Trades back and forth, a 4v2, retake looking solid, but we've seen Hiko in this position do more extraordinary things. Hunter's Fury, as expected, will come through. Nitro on the flank, finds one on the exit. Dre gonna try to go for a bit of a snick on the plant, able to find it through halfway. Gonna do more than that. Hiko being pressured. They're gonna hold off on defusing for now. Hiko finds another kill, but he's not in range to contest.
And that's the thing, Ethan and the rest of the 100 Thieves, they managed to get a lot of control of the map view. This very aggressive wall over towards screens. LG with the only solo anchor there, being a proto, can't trade for one. Now 100 Thieves in a great spot. Asuna still doesn't have a weapon. They can't quite pick up the drop gun, but they still have plenty of members. And again, I remind you, the resin play as well for this post plant.
Nitro on the lurking roll. Ethan Asuna gonna be good enough for 3. Nitro cleans up the final. Bit of damage, but no confirmed kill. So 100 Thieves are now committing into this one without much information on what's on the site, including Dre, who does find one elimination. Paranoia is going to come through, but it's going to be the paint shells that actually force him further back. And while he is, it's Hiko who's now made things a 4v4.
Really important that Dre lives here, by the way. Asuna decided to go up the rope into top site to try and get this showstopper ult some value on to sell it. And then speaking of the showstopper, I mean, Stella does eventually die, but it's going to be a 3v3 where Thief's the one that actually gets the kill here. Low numbers now in this final 2 remaining for 100 Thieves trying to hold on to the post plant.
Big help from Thief, but now Hiko's pushing through, finds one, tries to snap, gets a second, looking for his 4th kill in total in the round. Why not? Have yourself a birthday, sir.
So do 100 Thieves.
So expect fireworks, I think, and well, Asuna's not gonna wait, just go straight through, but Dre was here waiting for it, finds a second behind the play as well. Hiko with the early Hunter's Fury to see if he could stall any defensive rotators to get in the site, is now thinking that that was used relatively empty, as Dre is gonna find all 3 kills just playing from that back left corner. Hiko finally sick of it, but takes him off the board, but might be just a day late and a dollar short here. The 2v4 still to kind of navigate for 100 Thieves.
And take him down, no shopper involved at all. The last 30 seconds, 100 Thieves going quiet and maybe try and force LG away, but this is going to be it now. Moose gets the kill, just one alive from steal, and he'll get cleaned up.
Well, he finds one.
I think.
Is this his lockdown as well? But there's only 15 seconds to play. He does not have this spike. He will be able to recover it here. A bit of trapeze artistry going on. But this is going to be contested, and well, as it is, Stellar from the high ground finds elimination, and LG bring us back to within 1. As Moose is trying to read information through the middle of the map. He does tag up a couple, and Proto from the flank collapses onto 3. Beautiful timing between the 2 of them, and Luminosity, big round here in what was a 5v2, but Ethan and Hiko together are definitely not to be ruled out.
One thing they have on their side is time. They have Hiko alive as well, which is always good to have late round. Aldron's gone, though. Recon's not up for another 25-ish kind of seconds here. Thief gets a timing, and with Hiko down, Ethan in a 1v4, and potentially even a 1v5, considering if things get really, really bad, so they can go for the rares, but Thief is there, has the angle, has...
Offensively for 100 Thieves, is able to free up a couple of members forward, including Nitro, who does get a barrier orb down. Spike also being committed, but the defensive showstopper comes out, does take down Nitro. It's the Spike completely taken off the field. Asuna trying to move his way forward, finds one. Knows there's a second up top as he sees the ponytail of the Sage, but instead just tries to play the OBJ. Steel watching over, finds another elimination. 3v3 we go, but the retake quick to come through as the lockdown is also planted in place. Asuna could even get away from this right now is the real question. Steel for sure can, but Asuna has to go towards danger, gets taken down, and the detain also gets in. Steel cannot fully get away. The chase is coming. Can he recover fast enough? The answer, no. Stellar sticking for the defuse, and LG, a huge round for them. True with the wall, and he's just got barely enough space to get this plant down from this location. Thief trying to do what he can to stall it, but is unsuccessful. But while turning back over, it's going to be Thief and Stellar who find a couple of headshots before 100 Thieves can fully set up their post plan. So now it's going to be down to somebody special to make a play, and well, now it's just down to Nitro. Does find two. The problem is he's so far away from the rest of his teammates, he can only get one res into play. It is Ethan, and well, there's the push through. Moose will confirm technically 4, and LG will exit the half 7-5. We'll send things over to a small break, swap the sides, and get a little bit of a recap before we get into the second mix of things here in Icebox when we come back after this.
LG string together probably one extra round than I thought they were going to get on that particular defense. And now on the offense, shifting towards B early on. The Thieves, can they respond?
Dicey fight. Just barely getting the better of Asuna, but Steel responds a little blast pack play from Thief, so we stay even 4v4. And how about this? Actually, the spike is still not planted yet. Again, a little bit of artistry here from Steel as he finesses on the ropes. He will find elimination, and that is not a spike plant in the mix. So we go 3v2 after everything is all said and done in favor of 100 T's defense.
It's still no spike plant either, so this is going to be very difficult now. Segments of the wall have been broken as well, so it's not entirely safe. The smoke try and cover at least the opportunity for Moose to get a plant in. He's not gone for it just yet. There's still a lot of danger lurking around. YaBoiDre down 2 HP though, and limited time here as well to try and get everything done on his lonesome 1v2. There might even still be a heal coming up for 100 Thieves, so this doesn't get easier. Defending teams as well, having yellow control, super important, backed with a lot of utility, and Asuna might have a timing for a swing. He indeed does. Just the one is fine for now. Oh my god, he nearly got 3. That would have been so big, but 100 Thieves now have more than enough kills to win the round.
I mean, how brilliant, though, is this setup for 100 Thieves and the combination of Asuna and Steel? Our observers, you know, big credit there. They kind of show you where the Alarm Bot and Nano Swarm is. And then as soon as Asuna wants to take the challenge, Steel hits the Nano Swarm to clear any close contenders, and it gives him a free look at a pretty wide angle. It's really nice polarity between both of those two. Leaving now LG in a 2v3 situation, not a lot of time. And Dre's going to recognize that there are a couple of contestants right through orange. Now up to just Moose, 1v3, no time to plant, would have to be the eliminations, will not even be able to do that. Yeah, so this is gonna feel like a 3v5 right now for Luminosity. Defensive lockdown is placed in a beautiful timing. Ethan, as his dark cover expires, will he try to challenge this plant or just find the kill as soon as the exit comes through? He will do the latter, finds the easy elimination. Now we actually have a true 5v3. Nitro's is going to immediately stick for at least half of this. He's going to stand up maybe for a little bit longer, but as he does, it's Luminosity who are able to pick up the pieces. A bit of a flank coming over. This is Asuna trying to make his way in, finds the first kill. Bit of panic, but things will calm down for just a moment. Now a 1v1. Raise on raise. Showstopper, blast pack over the top, and Asuna blindly takes down Thief. Back around, he does commit. He was detained, as you mentioned, but he will be able to recover, and now technically 100 Thieves have given up the site, but they could play for full surround on the retake, in which Ethan already has found first blood.
The res is available, but they have to go back for that one. Right now, they're pretty hard committed. Asuna on the Thief again. Asuna going back. 3 kills. And Asuna right now, he's carrying on the performance for not just the last round, but the last map as well. This entire day, 100 Thieves, 5 plays alive, a flawless round, 11 now, and 6 in a row for 100 Thieves off the back of major heroics from Asuna.
With a showstopper and res of your own to try to reduce this gap, but Asuna has other things in mind. Steel also just spamming through the double box, trying to get as much damage as possible. Oh my goodness! Asuna, what in the world? They know exactly where the last player in a proto is. He's going to be stuck between a rock, a hard place, and an Asuna, and oh my goodness, 100 Thieves.
We'll see how many members of 100 Thieves actually start moving around the map, as LG themselves are not super decided. They moved to A and now come back to B.
Yeah, Ethan will get a little bit of a read here as well, so they should know that this is going to be a pretty last-second hit. I think the question is, what do you do to deal with Steel right now? I mean, he is locked up. The sentry turret is in a solid position. Ethan watching the opposite angle. All right, let's go to a set. 4v1 situation. Dre, not enough time for a plant, not enough time for the kills. And Asuna and this rolling hoop tape that he's been able to put on throughout the day continues. 13-7, 100 Thieves up 1. Nanoswarm will initially stall the play, but LG not going to hesitate whatsoever. Ethan by himself keeping a dark cover into play to see if he can stay alive, and he does one better by finding a first elimination. Also now help is here for 100 Thieves as this pistol is unfolding very quickly. Steal for a second, but still Luminosity fighting back, trying to at least. 2v3 last members for LG underneath, and while Moose has single-handedly done everything for this Luminosity offense as they dodge one of the shock darts, and things slow for a moment as we go 2v2.
And thankfully Moose is alive as well, because he's got a lot of utility still in there. So the recon coming on through, trying to go for the plant, being covered by Dre. First contact, Dre's not looking the right way. Nitro finds the time to get the headshot and will convert onto Moose, as well as allow for now, I think 0 for 3 so far on this map. And Dynasty that way just kind of sucks for Thief individually.
Well, now LG gonna force a square peg into a round hole as they move forward through a ton of utility from Steel. He even steps into the dark cover. Hiko there to watch over the top. Last two members are Proto and Dre. Neither will do too much damage. We'll ride on into town over through the B site. A little bit of wall bang coming out. Steel not going to be able to find too much off of that, but Asuna from behind. There's number 1. How about a second? Maybe just using the paint shells to confirm the third. Yeah, last bullet will actually do it. One more off the reload. Why not? And 100 Thieves just have to track down one, and it's Proto by himself. Later.
The three-pointer, the no-look toss, half court.
And now as Moose gets a tag off of what seemed to have been an Aldrone, he will use the Hunter's Fury and does confirm the first kill. Okay, so now a lot of room to work with for LG. The run it back also committed to Stellar will make sure the site is clear of any utility. But meanwhile, off screen, it's actually Steel who finds the kill. And actually beyond that, the spike is not a part of this hit right now. They're gonna wait for the Phoenix to go back, so Stellar will bring it onto site, and that gives an opportunity for 100 Thieves to work their way in. Resurrection comes through, Neural Theft as well, and Asuna will find himself another elimination. Stellar still keeping himself alive, 2v2 situation, curveball up top. He does see the flash, but it does not matter. It gets down to a 1v1.
Proto 80 HP here, 9 armor as well, goes for the fake plant. Hiko, is he gonna peek? Should know that a Proto's playing somewhere around Gen, saw the camera location coming on through. Trying to battle some shock darts, and Hiko.
Lear to clear out some of the space. It also gets the alarm bot and a nanostorm, so tons of utility down. Steel will give up his position for a moment, but it doesn't make a difference because Asuna locks things down from the side. And I mean, there hasn't been a clean look at a spike site yet, largely for Luminosity. Hiko picks up after Moose and Stellar find 2. It leaves Moose in a 1v3 situation.
And he'll go for the kills as well. He'll try and challenge this one. You know, it's looking dire, and that's making a real understatement.
Will be laid out. Hunter's Fury is also a part of this for Hiko. He does get a tag onto one player, but the rifles that are turning their attention towards mid, I was about to say they come up empty, but Asuna is able to get the wall bang on the Thief. Another first blood in his favor. Oh, why not? Showstopper, blast back. How about one more in the corner? No, it's Dre who stays alive, revealed by the recon bolt, and careful here. Proto has made his way through the middle of the map, or has he? Okay, so now he's actually found himself too, but 100 Thieves eventually get the trades that...
Going to try and secure the location. Recon will reveal maybe a couple people on top. I don't know if this is the best post plant for a solo play, because he can't quite see it from long.
Yeah.
And like he's already dead, he can't even leave the site, can he?
Considers the play. Asuna gets some information off of a recon bolt, and Thief he's dead. Does delete one, but look at all these blue members that are running at him. Ethan finds the kill, no problem. Completely caught off guard. Asuna finds more. And Luminosity, well, at this point in time, you mentioned a required round. They can't even get through cyber cages or buildings right now.
I want everyone to know I'm not picking on the guy. I'm just reading the scoreline. That's it. I'm just spitting the facts. That's it. That's all it is. I feel bad. I feel really bad for what's happening to Thief in this game. I feel bad for LG so far in terms of what is about to be 0-10. Not just for Thief, but also for the team's rounds here. Asuna can't miss a single shot. What's really happening here is Asuna, the reason why he's on such a heater as he cleans up 3 kills is...
Or deleted. Run it back will be spent. Stellar the first one forward with the Spectre. Has a Lear to also assist for this. Knows there's a player up top. Ethan still able to find one. Steal another. We go 2 for 2 overall. Now as the hit continues to come through, it's Asuna from the flank. Ah, boy. Still no Empress. Asuna up top trying to change the angle. Proto, decent flick through the wall, finds the kill. So opportunity starting to brew. 2v2 situation, and Thief is actually able to put it all onto the shoulders of one. It's Nitro for the 1v2 that he'll have to break down to the post plant setup.
Here we go. LG's round is finally going to come into play. There's not going to be a resurrection for Nitro either. He has a decent amount of utility, and instantly
seems to think that he maybe has, as he does set up for the barrier orb, and will kind of stall things out a bit as Steel pushes forward, though he does confirm first blood.
2 as well. Now LG, okay, they do respond with 1. Thief gets traded here, still 2 alive. No Empress lockdown available for 100 Thieves, and it's looking like they're going to lock down the first half of Ascent, and probably they're going to be locking down the entire series here as well. Proto's going to try his best to get some more damage in with 1 alive on a Proto and 27 HP. I would normally say 27 HP in a Dream, but I don't think the Dream is alive.
Bot coming back.
Well, you'll have to do it from the middle of the map with no spike, as you see 100 Thieves members are having a bit of a kumbaya over the top of it at the moment. Spy cam could have been maybe useful, but it gets deleted, and now Nitro working around the back might just be able to catch the timing here to find this kill for free. Though Proto has snuck into this cubby, only for a small time though.
Versus a team like 100 Thieves, who I would have said this if, and by the way, 100 Steel is just completely fragging, so it's kind of already over. The reason why I'm not even really covering too much more of this is I'm just really expecting 100 Thieves to come through massively and clean up 12-1, and then eventually maybe the 13-1. LG will force by next round predictably, and then I don't know that they're going to be able to win that one. 100 Thieves were a team that even if they lost the first half, I would have still looked at the second half and favored them anyway. But now with Nitro getting the kill to Stellar 4v2, low HP for 100 Thieves, they might have a heal available. I don't know that LG can do much more.
This Sheriff from Proto really can't do a lot of work, as I think Nitro and Asuna had a bit of a conversation of, why didn't you heal me, man? But coming over through the side of Tree, Hiko's going to have a recon bolt, and Steel's just not missing headshots, apparently. Gonna get the better, as soon as being the first one to check, of which Thief is here to try to contest it. Shots just a touch better for Asuna than it was for Thief, resulting in a first blood, and now 100 Thieves have the numbers to try to push their way forward, and they will. LG, do you try to contest this? Well, your attempt to will be stopped, and Asuna up top. A little bit of parkour to get on top of the barrier, or we'll find one more. We go 4v3, where LG need to get a retake, and Stellar's first headshot will make life just a touch easier.
It is workable. The numbers at least working slightly better for LG. I don't know that they have the right equipment here. It's going to be mostly sheriffs. They haven't really picked up any guns on the floor. Time will start running out now. Smoke plus Nano Swarm on the ground. A decent post point. You can see how far away Steel is. You also have over towards Tree Nitro playing as well. Ethan gets the kill a second, and that might be the game. 13-1. LG are done.
Wow.